This video is just very slow and restorative yoga practice or asana practice for the days when you feel really exhausted. The fact is that the body that is under a lot of stress and with a lot of fatigue tend to perceive the situation as dangerous. And what happens that all chemistry of our body will put on weight because we'll keep all the resources in the feeling that is very, I would say, animal feeling, that we have to keep resources and some stocks in case of scarcity in the future. So one way of lose the weight and feel lighter is also to feel light in our mind and with our emotions. In all cases, the body always manifests what is going on in our mind. So if our thoughts are heavy, if our heart is heavy, our body will become heavy as well. There is another part of the heaviness. In the moments of big insecurity in our life, of big changement, like moving, having children leaving from our house, also the difficulties in the job when we can kind of find the feeling of our future insecure. The body needs the stability, and one of the way to handle this feeling of insecurity is to make itself heavier so it will feel more grounded. So there are these two strategies already that we know about how to feel lighter, feel better and manifest it in our body, is to change and clean our mind, and the second is to put some physical feeling of security in our body, which usually start with our feet. When our feet are stable, the brain reads it as a stable situation and handle much better the movement and changement in our life. This will be subject of another video, how to ground ourselves and stabilize ourselves in our body. But today, let's do some very smooth restorative practice. So you can sit in completely cross-leg position or in the easy pose where your 2 feet are on the mat and the heels are in the one line. And because I know that it can be very uncomfortable, especially if you don't have the habit of doing so, you can put the cushion. If it is really, really, really uncomfortable, you can sit also on your knees or on the chair, but then please write me an email and I will make another video with the similar practice but on the chair. So I will take it off. You sit in cross-leg position and make your spine long. Your chin is parallel with the floor, and just sit here for a little moment and turn your awareness inside of you. How is your energy? Prepare your arms and we will go to the very easy mountain pose, not full. Inhale and raise your arms up. Keep them a little bit open, shoulders down, and breathe here. Remember that yoga, or one of the definitions of yoga, is the union of body, mind and breath. So during all postures, keep the breath deep in such a way that you can hear your own breath. And with the exhale, bring your arms down. Now the same thing, but a little bit more dynamic. Just inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now bring your right forearm on the mat, but the elbow can be a little bit high, but I don't want that this happen. So keep your sit bones on the mat, open your chest, bring your left hand on your lower back and open the chest. This shoulder, the right shoulder is down, breathe. And if you feel you can do it, inhale and bring your left arm near of your ear. The next exhale, come back to the middle, switch the sides. I just noticed that you cannot see the end of my arms when I raise the hands, but I hope it's not a problem. And bring your right hand on the lower back, open the chest, and start to breathe. Inhale and raise your right arm near of your ear. Keep the chest open. It is not slugging in front. It's really open. Even if you are just here, it's fine. You don't have to do it as you see it on the video. I often say do it in the 70% of your abilities, so the body is not under the stress to perform. Feel happy and joyful when you are doing this. Now exhale, bring the arms again down and put your right hand on your left knee. Raise your left arm up, inhale, and with exhale, rotate, bring your left arm back, open your chest, spine is straight, and breathe here. Inhale, raise your left arm up, put it directly on your right knee. Inhale, right arm up, and exhale, twist. Again, open the chest. Breathe. And inhale, right arm up and back in the middle. I'm breathing more or less 2 breaths and I'm talking for this video. But if you know this flow, you can breathe on your own between 5 and 10 breaths in each pose. Just make it really smooth. Now, you can go on your 4th. And this is a very simple and very healthy exercise for your spine. So first, I start to open my chest and lift my head up with inhale. And with exhale, I start to curve my back. And again. Inhale, open, and exhale, round the back completely. Inhale, open, exhale, round completely. Perfect. Now, lie down on your stomach, put the elbows on the floor, palm together, and your chin in the hands. Inhale, bend your knees if you can, if there is no too much pressure on your lower back. And start to breathe through the belly. This is the pose that is opening your chest. And even if you don't think so, it's working your lower back, your lumbars, so they are in better health. If you are watching TV a lot, this is the good pose to watch TV. Now, press on your hands and with the straight back, go up. Sit on your heels and put your head down. Stretch your arms in front of you. This is a child pose. Another variation is with the arms long of your body, so you can choose any of. I know that this position can be very challenging for some of us, so you can help yourself with the pillows or with the cushions. You can put one or even two, if necessary, under your buttock. And then if you need, because it is not comfortable, you can even put some pillow or box under your front, and then just stay here very comfortable. You can also make some distance in between your knees, and actually when you do the pose, just let the belly fall down completely freely and stay here and breathe deeply with this feeling of security, calm and surrender. You can stay in this pose as long as you want. And also, anytime you feel really overwhelmed and very anxious, please do this pose. You can do it on your bed. You can do it in the morning. You can do it in the evening before you go sleep. If you feel a little bit agitated and sad, this is the pose that you can do. Now, from here, go on your back and do the same pose, but on your back. Take your knees and start to do little circles. And observe how your lower back and upper butt are having some little massage. You can do it also on opposite side. This is the very fragile area of our body, and if you are a little bit like me, you probably feel a lot of tension and some painful points on the upper part of your buttock. So this is really good to relieve some tension that you can feel over there. And stop. If you struggle with cramps, pain in the belly and bad digestion, you bring your knees as near of your belly as you can and start breathe deeply with your belly. So when you inhale, the belly rises against your thighs. And when you exhale, the belly fall down, and you can even push it a little bit against your lower back, like if you want to stick it on your lumbars. And inhale. Exhale.